Hello, hello, hello. Red alert. That's right. It has begun. The unofficial official watch for possible hurricane, tropical storm, depression, big rainmaker 92L. I'm sorry, I misspoke. It is 93L. Right there. The arrows are for your convenience to see exactly what Dada Boo, Florida Wave Master, is talking about. Here comes Invest 93. What will it do? I don't know. Probably drop a shit ton of rain. Maybe a lot of wind. Maybe a lot of lightning. Possible hail. And maybe even mythological creatures. So we will be looking out for sky dragons over the next week and track this storm as it is supposed to go west over Florida. And then the latest model ensembles have it curving into Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, maybe even Florida. But my gut instinct since about the 7th has been that it's going to Texas because we've been stuck in a pattern where Texas gets hit with tons of the rain all the time a year after the total solar eclipse that went over us. So, but either way, if you're on the Gulf, you should be watching out for super wild weather every day. Danilo Evangelista, a number of strong ensemble members, now appearing on the 18Z EPS AOI. And it's getting interesting here. Hurricane symbol eyeballs. Dylan the Federico, the disturbance located near Florida, has the potential to become a depression or a weak storm in the Gulf this week. Remember, if it enters the Gulf and it travels over water, the Gulf is like a storm amplifier. So the moment it enters, I think it's got a chance to become a hurricane, even a major hurricane, especially if it goes to Texas. So it's definitely worth watching. Either way, this will bring a flood threat from Louisiana to the Florida Panhandle Wednesday to Friday. But it's still got like a week to go, 6 days, 5 days, depending on how soon it curves. So for now, we watch. The 0Z icon with tropical depression before landfall on the Florida East Coast, and then a strong tropical storm near Nolens on Thursday night. Well, it still is a hurricane. So I would count on it being a hurricane, although there's only maybe like 30%, 40% chance. Asterisk, who the hell knows? It's 2025. Everything's crazy. But yeah, Florida Storm Chasers, the latest 18Z HRR run actually forms potentially tropical storm Dexter before having it make landfall near Cape Canaveral. And remember, there'll be a bunch of different models. They'll show a bunch of different outcomes. And nobody knows. Sometimes you can get an idea from watching the pattern. And this thing already creeps me out, man. So, you know, I got a bad feeling. It could be wrong, though. I'd much rather have it be nothing and then have people be like, dude, you talked about it for a week. And no major weather events happened in that window. That has not been the case for some time now, has it? Lake Lampasas in Texas rose to 33 feet, 4 hours, with a ton of rain today. Noah the Bergeron, Fox model last year, did very good with sniffing out tropical storms that other models failed to grasp early on. It consistently shows a chance tropical storm Dexter forming in the Gulf this week, tracking towards Louisiana Friday, regardless of development. Lots of rain wherever it goes. Where's it going to go? Nobody knows. Texas, definitely watch out, man. And the surprise reverse lottery winner of today's Who Will Get Surprise Flooding winner is Newark Valley, New York, with 5.16 inches of rain. And the weather for about a week has had this significant trend of dropping a whole lot of rain in a very short period of time. And so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody is like, a storm a week or two from now rapidly intensified. So that is why we will be watching the next storm so closely. There are multiple reasons, but that's one of them. The Patriot Oasis. Blue check. Breaking insane video of a storm over Texas that produces crazy lightning. Is this caused by cloud seeding? Sure. Video looks wild and crazy, but it's fake. It's AI. But I guess that's a great way to get 272,000 followers, man. Anyway, ay caramba. All right. So, yeah, whatever's happening over here might be one of the main stories for the upcoming week and weekend. And the weather's just wild, so you're on full one crazy summer red alert all summer. Yeah. Remember, at the end of the day, it's your own personal responsibility to make sure you avoid major storms for you and your family and your pets. You know, life is filled with responsibilities. So it's best to stay cool, make excellent choices. Keep sense of humor, man. And then there's like algol demon star energy in the air all week. So be prepared for that shit. Last year, around this time, when we had a bunch of algol energy, was the attempt on pre-President Trump's life. Remember, algol kind of like leads to the word algo. I don't know, but they say it's always been referred to as like the demon star. It's got a bad reputation. Whether or not it's true, I would be watching out for super weird shit. And there are definitely some super weird stories that are extra creepy that have dropped in the news in the last few hours or two. I don't really want to talk about it right now. All right, a shadow is about to fall across Saturn. Because the moon of Titan will cross the cloud tops of Saturn from our perspective, and then the sunlight hits it. And there's still a big beast on the sun right now. This chart's still wild. A lot of people getting heavy rain. The rivers are going to be bulbous with water. And water can cause problems. Algol, also known as a demon star, loses some 70% of its light every 3 days. It's in Perseus the hero, now visible before dawn. And last year, I was warning about the algol energy. Shit would probably get super weird. Here I am on July 10th. Talking about the very last time I put out an algol warning. That was then when, a few days later, Travis Scott concert, a bunch of people died. This is 3 days before the attempt on President Trump's life. Yeah, July 10th. Talking about my one crazy summer doomsday clock. July 10th. Warning like, holy shit, dude. The algol energy is always weird. And last year, Mars was conjunct Uranus and the fixed star Algol. Right around the time that weird shit happened. Here I am, July 5th, on the Twitter, talking about Mars conjunct Uranus by Algol. You know, the 15th, leading up to it. Here's the story. Like, I was about to go see a drive last year to go see Seinfeld at Windstar in person in a concert. And like right before I left, the news came out that there was an attempted assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life. And so I did not go to the concert and instead did my planetary defense commander Thor News job. I mean, strange days, man. So just stay cool this week. And tomorrow and Tuesday, no matter what, it looks like Florida's going to be getting a lot of that rain with or without tropical storms or hurricanes. So please stay cool. Get ready for a wild week. And if you'd like to contribute to Thor News and my oh shit, this year's been tough fundraiser, I got a PayPal and a Venmo in the information box. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you to Julia and everybody out there who's ever contributed. You guys are awesome, and I will do what I can to bring y'all updated, important information. And when the energy's not so heavy, hilarious jokes and unbridled Superman type optimism. Okay, so have a great week, but definitely stay cool. You know, play defense. Wow, look at all these. Look at those ones. They're having a party down there. This is the sun. It's like the universe has been testing all of us on planet Earth all year, technically since 2020. You can even say since 2001, 9/11. And so in the summer and the heat hits, so you know there might be people out there crashing out mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I think I've been crashing out a little, but I've been doing it well, I guess. Having delusions of grandeur always helps. And screenwriting is an excellent release plus music and prayer. All right. God bless everyone. And then Saturn just went retrograde. Did you notice it? I did. Okay. Stay cool.